Hey everyone, welcome to the portfolio video. So in this video, we're going to go over how to get the portfolio set up. The first thing we've got to do is get all of our drawings as PDFs. The Inventor ones are pretty easy because you've done this already. You're just going to open up the drawing sheet and hit File, Export, PDF. Then I'm going to change my location to a new folder called Portfolio. I'll call this one Inventor. And then I'm going to I'll open up the folder, hit Options, and then say All Sheets. Hit OK, hit Saved. And now in that folder, I will have all of my PDF files. So if I go to Portfolio, I've got my PDFs right there. So in AutoCAD, there is an export PDF, but it's easier to just print to a PDF. So you go up to the ACAD button and you hit print, and you can click right on this print button. You can also click plot, it does the same thing. It's going to ask you to do multiple sheets. Just say continue to plot a single sheet, because we're only going to print the one that we have open right now. And we're not actually printing. What we're doing is we're going to do this DWG to PDF. So this is going to take our DWG file and convert it to a PDF. If I hit preview, I can check it to make sure it looks okay. Sometimes the border can kind of be weird, so I'm going to hit exit, and then I'm gonna try to say extents. Let's see what extents looks like. Preview. That looks okay. Hit exit. I can also say center the plot and hit preview. So that looks a little bit better. Now I can right click and say plot. I can also just hit this print button or plot up here. What this is going to do is it's going to open up with this save menu. And so all we have to do is go back to the desktop, find the portfolio folder, and then we can change the name if we want, and hit save. And now we've got a PDF of that AutoCAD file. So once you get the PDFs, one thing I would recommend adding is you can have these like almost a cover page, I guess. If you hit new, so in Google Drive, if you have Google Drive, you can do this. You can also use Microsoft Word for this. There are some different ways to do this. You can, on a Google Doc, you can, if I change my format, oh, where is it at here? You can change, maybe it's an, page setup, yeah. So I can change this to landscape. Since all my other files are landscape, I can make this one landscape. And you can put your name, you can put portfolio, you put the date on it, you know, whatever you want to add to the cover page, it's up to you. You can even add like a description, you know. Let me bring this up. Kind of center it, whatever you want to do. You can even have a second page. Well, we'll keep this one first. So I'm going to download this as a PDF, and I'm going to put this in the same location. I guess I have to go from my downloads to desktop and then portfolio. Give it a name. So, and you can do this with each section. Like if you want to have a card that says, you know, here's the Inventor drawings, you know, in one for the AutoCAD or one for the architectural, and add some notes about what we did. You know, we changed the units, we went through and we did the dimensions and everything. You can add that in there if you want. It's up to you. it's not a requirement. It's kind of nice if you have a resume. You can put that on the resume too, because it's nice to match your resume to the portfolio, because the portfolio is the evidence for the items that the skills that you list on your resume. And you can also, like, if you're in the construction class, or if you're in the welding class, I know some of you have done this in the welding class. This is where you could scan your pictures of stuff that you've made, and you can use that as a part of this. So I've got my files, and what I'm going to do, thankfully Adobe has this. I just went to Google and type in combined PDF files. Adobe has this merge a PDF for free. That's the sponsored link, and then there's another link right here for free. And so all you have to do is just drag your files onto the website, and it's going to merge them. And unfortunately, I don't know, like, you can probably, yeah, you can do this. So like my title page, I can move that first, then have Inventor, and then have my isometric. So I could have a different, or my AutoCAD, I could have a different card and move that around, which is really nice. And then I can click merge, and it's going to merge them, and then we can save it. Download. And if I open that up, I can see I've got my title card, my other drawing sheets from Inventor, blank ones, and then my AutoCAD drawing. So these are, it's a little bit weird because in Inventor, we did the D-size sheets. If you don't like that, if it bugs you, what you can do is you can go to any drawing sheet in Inventor, right-click on it, and say Edit Sheet, and then change it to A size. Things will get a little bit weird because your views will have to be scaled down. So I can click on this view and do maybe like a 1/4 scale. Thankfully, the balloons come with it. Same thing on this one. I'll go 1/4 scale. Click my little orange box, move it in, and then I can move my parts list in. If you don't want the description on your parts list, I'll show you this real quick. You just double click it, then you click this column chooser, and then you can click description and say remove. Hit OK and hit OK. That'll give you a little bit more room for your parts list. You can also like resize this. So if you need more room, you can always resize the parts list. Could even make that a little bit bigger if I wanted. So if you do this, then they'll all be the same size. They'll all be 8.5 by 11, as opposed to D size, because D size is like, I think it's, another 8.5 by 11 would be B, 2 more would be C, and I think it's 6 sheets of paper is D size. So anyway, hope that helps. Once you get it combined, just download it. Make sure you have a copy of it. Don't just like leave it on the computer. Make sure you email it to yourself. Flash drive, Google Drive, whatever. I want you to have a copy of this. Don't just do it to turn it in. So, but yeah, once you get the file, just put it on Moodle, and I'll take a look at it and get it graded. Thanks.